Hey everyone, this is Chris Shumate with Fairway Independent Mortgage. This is the fourth video of four. And if you're wondering, I did in fact record these videos same day. It's not that I wear the same shirt every single day. Just want to make sure I point that out. In this video, we're going to talk about once you go under contract. This can be the most exciting part. This could be the most nerve-wracking part. Here it's step by step too. Once you're in a contract, it's a matter of getting your file put together as soon as possible and getting submitted as soon as possible. It's making sure too, as the lender, that I have a very complete and clean file when it goes to the underwriter. Because think about it, it's all human nature. If I've got an underwriter and that person's told they have to underwrite 3 files that day, they're going to grab the one that's the easiest to underwrite. So I want to make sure I have a nice, complete file for you. And so what that means is we're going to request a lot of information from you up front. Whatever we did not get to this point, we're going to get at the time we start to put your file together once we're under contract. We submit your loan. It goes through setup. They order title from the attorney to make sure there's no liens against the property. We order the appraisal to make sure it's worth what you're paying for. It then goes to my processor, Angela. She reviews it. If there's anything else that she thinks we need, she'll request that from you. Once she gets that, we then submit the file to underwriting. That's where we get the official approval. So usually, depending on our time frame, how fast we move, we usually have you through underwriting within about a week and a half, 2 weeks once you're under contract. Now, as mentioned in the third video, if we have short contingency periods, we're going to move even faster to make sure we work within those time frames. So the milestones from here are, number one, getting the appraisal back, making sure it's worth what you're paying for it. Number two, getting the loan approved. Once we met those milestones, we're not done. Typically when you have an approval, there's conditions. We have to get the homeowner's insurance. We have to get the title from the attorney. Again, making sure there's no liens. Maybe there's some odds and ends we have to collect here. But once those milestones are reached, it's a matter of just finishing that file up. And then we get the final numbers. We usually have the final numbers to you, a couple of days before closing. Typically what I try to do with my estimates, I try to give you a worst case scenario. There are times I've underestimated. If I have, I'm not off by thousands, maybe a few $100 here or there. But again, we get those final figures to you a couple of days before closing, so that way you know what you need the day of closing. The attorney will want the funds wired, so you normally will suggest that you wire this a day before closing. You can do it the morning of, but it's kind of cutting it close, so you typically want to wire those funds the day before closing. So that's the fourth and final part in the home buying process. So I hope that you found these videos helpful. Again, as I mentioned in the first video, I'm all about education. Whatever was not explained, because there's hundreds of other things that go on in between. So whatever was not explained, you're not quite clear on, please feel free to let me know. I want to make sure that we can answer any questions you have for us. Thank you.